Doesn't work
He just
without
doesn't
it.
drive a car, he just goes. It's just the ball.
Yes, it's funny.
Oh man.
I imagine like characters like fucking May and Winston would be so annoying.
Oh god. Diva
Your
just
car
has
is
like
now
some.
frozen. Thanks!
Diva just has some weird bullshit mecha
Here we
car.
are in the first round, Kristen. How you feeling about this one?
Pretty good, Alex. The opening race is always something of
I'm like, fuck, I don't can't go up in the air.
Who is going
Oh no! Oh my god.
back for the late stages?
Okay, hold on, sorry. It looks like things are about to get underway. Okay, I'm
I
on the
imagine
end
it's
of the
gonna be
radio
fun
if
just
you
fucking
need
sending
to
people flying.
Yeah. Jab!
Come on up.
What the f-
You've hit them one too many times.
Okay, that's 2 Nemesis from that one crash. 3 Nemesis. 3 Nemesis from a single crash. Did you see that fucking dive bomb?
I wasn't really watching the screen at the time.
Okay. Because that was a...
Is that why would the Overwatch thing still be like a 6-on-6 team like fucking race though?
Oh my god. I don't know. I feel like it probably wouldn't.
I feel like otherwise it's just a very generic racing game.
Yeah.
And most supports and tanks and stuff don't actually work as concepts unless it's
Yeah.
It would be kind of interesting, so you got the big tanky cars, you got the fucking healing cars, you have to heal other people's cars when they're driving.
How would that work? It's like Mercy's in the lead, but her teammate needs healing like a few cars back. It's like, ugh. Do you then have to sort of strategize? It's like, do you keep going and try and win the race, or do you fall back and try and heal your teammate who's damaged?
Well, the fact is, what you just described happens in Overwatch. If Mercy is on the point by herself, she will go back and heal one of the other guys to get them up because she won't survive by herself.
Yeah. But it's just like, what if she's like really far ahead in a race?
Well, she can just go on and win it if she wants to. You don't have to get attacking heal someone.
Yeah. I mean, a Lucio would be perfect for that. It's just like,
I just love,
you just have to sit next to the other person.
Yes, this fucking speed boost of being near someone, that sounds glorious.
But I feel like these supports would only work for people who are actually good at racing games, so I guess I would have to be a support. Oh my god. Does that mean our roles would be reversed in a racing Overwatch scenario?
I don't really feel like that's strictly like true what you said, Chris. How do you necessarily have to be a really good racer to be a support?
Well, because you have to be able to, like, actually drive well so that you don't get fucked over and trying to help your teammates. And it's like, if your teammates
So
are
the
further
person
up
who actually
ahead...
has to win the race and drive the corners and do perfection does not need to be a good racer, but the guy who just has to stay with someone has to be a good racer. Chris,
Okay.
you do not seem to understand this concept.
Ah, fuck.
If all I had to do was drive near Chris, I don't think that would be that hard.
Yeah. Oh, I fucked that up. Even worse.
I just love the idea of like Mercy reviving destroyed cars.
Yes.
It's like someone gets taken out ahead and Mercy revives it. It's like, oh, now you've got 2 enemies in front of you. It's like, but I just took that guy out. Should have taken out the Mercy too.
Yep. Oh my god.
I guess the Reaper car regains health by crashing into people.
Yep.
Oh god, that's a terrifying car.
I mean, it's a Reaper car. It'd be terrifying on its own, even without abilities.
I know, but just, oh god, a car that is intentionally designed to be constantly crashing into you and can just go intangible if you try to crash into it.
Oh gosh.
That's as problematic as an actual Reaper. Oh god, what about Sombra car? Just an invisible car? Oh crap, what do we do?
Invisible car, and oh my god, she just hacks the cars. That'd be interesting.
It's just like so hard to look at my feet. Like, I guess the way you'd have to determine is you look at like your position and you're like, wait, there's no one in front of me, but I'm in second place.
Yep.
It's like, is the person just really far ahead, or is there an enemy Sombra right there?
They're actually like you're actually pretty much riding their rear bumper, and then suddenly they you slightly tap them, and it's just a silhouette of a car just temporarily appears. It's like, oh fucking hell! Hello.
Oh god, the more we say, the more I want this.
Yeah, I know, right?
But the biggest question is, Chris, are ults still a thing?
Oh my god!
Oh no, not Demon! Not Demon, Carl! Please, Carl!
Yeah, she just ults and then ends up on like a motorbike or some like go-kart or something, and just her car explodes and sends everyone flying into the wall.
Kristen, a pleasure as always.
done
Your
her.
company.
What have we
And if you didn't know
Oh,
Kristen
man.
already, she is a two-time world time attack
All the
champion,
extremely
as well as a
annoying ults
regular
right now.
top-level
Yeah.
car driver. So Kristen, with all that expertise, tell us about this place.
Oh, way to make it go.
All right, we'll get back to that shortly because
I guess
it's
Mercy
time
could
to
also be a
get
flying
started.
Yeah. There you go.
Good luck. Radio in if you need info.
I feel like Herbie off the line here because everyone's faster than me.
God, Winston on the car. Run.
Right. Yeah, that's like the ultimate fucking tank car right there.
Wrecking Ball must be kind of scary. Just how much mine's on the field.
Well, to be fair, that's like a standard sort of Mario Kart style item. It's just More of
The
them.
Mario Kart thing is just, it's one thing.
Yeah.
It's just, that, the entire field is just mines. It's like, oh god.
yeah, it just turns into an autocross where you have to be very precise in trying to get through them.
I feel like in a lot of circumstances you'd have to fucking like go off-road if you really wanted to get around them, which is going to slow you down anyway. Which does feel very Wrecking Ball, because normally
Yeah.
you going around it slows you down, that's the entire point of it.
Yeah.
What's Soldiers doing?
Soldiers? I've got you in my sights. I don't know. Does he have, like, guns on his car, perhaps? He's just got the most American car decked out with fucking machine guns.
If we're given like characters like their actual like weapons in this case, that
Yeah,
doesn't work
that...
for a lot of characters.
No. See, I don't know how Soldiers
Widowmaker, sniper on a car, that's not, that's a bit odd.
I have no idea how Soldier would work. Okay.
But then, like, potentially having rockets, that would probably be fine. But just
Yeah.
actually having just a fucking machine gun, it seems a bit much compared to a lot of other
They
things.
won't
Who the hell just became a nemesis? I didn't hit into anyone except the... I don't even think the guy that I hit into was the one that became my nemesis. I just overtook someone, and suddenly they hate me.
Took that place, they like that place.
Like, yeah, okay, I overtook them with a bit of a dive bomb, but I didn't hit them. I didn't harm their race. That frickin' rear view mirror is confusing me still.
Lovely. Time to go through the list of Overwatch heroes to see anything that we missed. That maybe. Oh god, Ash ult.
Oh my god. She just summons another car.
Yep. Just another big like tanky car just smashing into people and stuff. Just, oh god.
Yep.
Terrifying. That's another character we have to question. Bastion, he's very gun focused.
Yeah. I mean, with his ult, he would literally turn into a tank. So it's just like, suddenly you're following a car that's presumably probably like a military style vehicle, and then suddenly it turns into a full-on fucking Abrams tank or some shit. It's just like, oh!
I feel like Bastion and Soldiers, you need their guns, but like that does create problems because then it's like snipers don't really work.
Yeah.
Like, you're meant to be a sniper, but you can't give you a sniper in a car. It doesn't really work. So how do you still be a sniper?
Oh, I was blocking heavily there.
What about tourbillon turrets?
He just sets it up on the side of the road.
Maybe like a bunch of like fucking like GTA style RC cars.
Oh my
fucking
gosh.
ram into people.
Yes. Glorious.
Roadhog just fucking destroying people with his fucking holes. McCree just annihilating a bunch of people around him. Oh, Junkrat too.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh, so many just explosions. Oh, I don't know how Genji would work.
Hmm.
What about like Doomfist too?
And we're heading into the final round now.
I don't know.
Where it'll all be decided. Kristen, tell me what's gonna happen.
Ooh, Sigma ult would be interesting. Cars
Oh.
now in space!
Oh my god.
Interesting thing for like fucking soldier. Imagine if his normal like thing, he's just got like guns on the side of the car, like GTA fucking style, or those fucking things that are hard to aim. But then for his ult, he literally just like fucking like leans out the window with a gun.
Oh my god.
Fucking lock on.
Yes. Okay, that's glorious. Would Diva have her rockets and her like jets? Would she be able to like?
Possibly.
Would she be? It probably wouldn't be like a flight jet, but it's like nitros instead. So she would have nitros. Oh god. I mean, I guess if you
Snipers are the biggest problem right now.
yeah.
Just don't work. Like Hanzo and Widow's ult work, but their actual weapons just don't.
Mm.
Even though Widow's ult is a bit odd. It's like, oh, you can see the location of people. It's like, probably not that hard, honestly.
Yeah.
People are like, hiding behind cover.
Oh my god.
Soldier would actually be a very big annoyance when you're actually trying to drive around, like, just behind you shooting you. And it's
Yeah.
like, you can't stay ahead, you have to fall behind him. It's the only way you can avoid just dying.
Or you need like
Last event, I think I
Orisa
went
or something like that, or like or a
Really bad
Reinhardt,
confidence, Alex,
to
but
just sort
I don't wanna
of get
keep
between
by
you and
telling
pull up their
everyone.
shield like
Well, we're about
back
to
of
see
their
how
car or
this
something.
all plays out, so don't go anywhere.
I mean, the shields probably would have to be on the back of the car because most of your attacks are going to come from behind.
You know, you got the edge on the competition after your last event.
Zarya, I keep forgetting about Zarya.
Why can't you guys be more car friendly? Oh no, Chris.
What?
Anna, sleeping. Dumb.
Oh no! I still get flashbacks to fucking Lux constantly sleeping, mate. Oh, that in car form.
Awkward
I suppose that would probably be like she makes you stall your engine, so you have to like spend time restarting the engine. Wow, okay, that actually would be kind of bad. Oh, I just realized what you could do with that.
Good start. Hold the
Yeah.
lead.
A person coming out of a corner, they've slowed down for the corner, so no, they just come on, like, put their foot on the accelerator, but Anna's just made you stall, so
Yeah,
you're now
so
going
what
like
we're talking is
50
Chris,
kilometers
what
an
we're doing
hour.
is the crew speed hack in
Yeah.
Police Chase when you slow down. Oh, those are so annoying.
Yeah, it's like you're now going 50 kilometers an hour, everyone else around you is just able to blast away at 100 kilometers, 200 kilometers an hour. Oof.
I feel like May would be extremely annoying here. The car that's just near you, just slowing you down and down and down. The fact is, she also has to slow down with you to stay there slowing you down if she wants to.
Yeah, that's where the teamwork would come in, because it's like May could make you slow down to the point where you pretty much stop to let her teammates get past. So if you're leading, she's the one that they would send up ahead with like a Lucio or something to make sure she's fast enough. I feel like that would it would really be an interesting, because it'd be a real mixture of like what skills you need. Because of course you need to be good at driving, but it's like you're gonna need to be able to balance using everything else, like all the abilities. And that seems really difficult.
Yeah.
Because again, also with the teamwork, you have to balance. Are you trying to like win, or are you trying to get your team up ahead? Are you one of the forward pushers, or are you trying to help the rest of the others? That's definitely an interesting concept.
Do this charge up fist attack.
Oh my god.
That's just a fucking like lovely ram.
Yeah, he just gets sudden speed boost straight into the side of you.
My biggest problem is snipers, Genji ults, and Zarya's ult.
Yeah.
Already like sort of boosted forward. You can deflect attacks from other people, which just sounds amazing. Range mainly doesn't matter in this case. Just when it comes to that. So what does the actual player do? Oh, now he has a sword. That's it.
Yeah.
The card can't just be, now he has a sword.
Yeah, that would be...
We can do like increased ramming damage and maybe a bit of a speed boost during it. That's probably the best way around.
Yeah.
This card just gets covered in like amazing like dragon fucking crap.
Oh yeah. Yeah. One thing I think I have to point out is not a kart game. Not like Mario Kart or Sonic All-Stars or some shit. It has to be a proper racing game, like arcade racing game.
Yeah.
Because I'm kind of tired of kart games. They're not... If it was a kart game, it wouldn't really be original. It'd just be another stupid kart game.
It would actually still be extremely original though.
Yeah, I mean, it would still be original.
The amount of concepts here that are not present in a single other kart game in existence.
Yeah, it would be original. It would be an interesting kart game, but it would be so much more interesting if it was like a grid-styled arcade racer, or even like what was that game? Racing. What is it? Fucking Gas Guzzlers Extreme. That's the one. Oh man.
Reinhardt charging, pinning people into the wall.
Oh, oh man. That would be interesting.
What about Symmetralt?
And here we are in the first round, Kristen.
Yeah.
How you feeling about this one?
Look, I feel like
Dunno.
Shield. It's meant to be in a stationary position, so it depends on your tactic on the thing. You can always just go through the shield and stuff like that, but basically it wasn't moving.
Gonna have to adjust to the super again.
Is there a way to make it relevant? No, just being identical to the other fucking shields, and it's like, it's not meant to be identical. It's a stationary shield that's massive and indestructible.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on how Orisa shield is working. Like, Reinhardt's is pretty much just going to be like a shield behind his fucking vehicle
Yeah.
that he can just use to get the way of thing. Maybe Orisa can like choose what side of the vehicle the shield is on to give it some level of placement.
I thought that was.
And then Zara's just a more powerful, even bigger version. There's also Baptiste ults, which also would be kind of problematic. It's just things that have to be placed down in a specific location are difficult when you're constantly moving.
Yeah.
Why do I feel like Ash's dynamite would be extremely difficult to use?
Oh my god. Well, I feel like that'd be sort of. I'm kind of picturing the bomb in Mario Kart, where it's just like leaves a bomb on the ground.
What about Junkrat's fucking like remote detonation explosives?
Yeah.
You can use to launch himself as well.
That was a terrible lap anyway.
Oh god. What about his fucking like trap as well?
Oh.
It bursts one of your car's tires.
Oh yeah, it'd be spike strips. There you go.
Kristen, how you feeling about this one?
Like,
feel like
fucking
it's
spike
taken
strips.
drivers a long time to get here. And I don't just mean traveling here, Alex, but I mean
Sorry, race control. We're about to get underway.
I'm trying to imagine like fucking implementing Overwatch game modes into it. Imagine a specific section of the track constantly just moving down, and that's the point, and you have to stay within it and knocking people out of it.
Oh wow. Yeah. Because I feel like
So it's not even
it
about like
would-
racing up ahead anymore. You have to stay in a specific point as it's moving down.
That would be
That could be a-
would work. That would work. Yeah.
You can even have something similar for like a payload type thing. So it just stops like the second that an enemy gets in it, and everyone has to fucking push each other off in a fucking destruction derby in the middle.
Oh my god. Or at least it
That sounds-
like, slows down if it's being contested to the point where if it's too contested it will stop. If it's like evenly contested it'll stop or something.
Oh, just imagine just like a small section of road and just like fucking 6 cars.
And it's like
Oh,
one team is trying to make it go forward, the other team is trying to make it go backwards or something. So
Like, just imagine just a small section of road, 12 cars all trying
Yeah.
to push each other off, and you need like all of them off if you want to keep moving properly.
yeah. Goddamn.
God. And then everyone's sitting there like that, and then suddenly a diva just comes in. No!
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man.
Now,
We never thought of fucking Reaper ults.
Oh god. Yeah, how would
Oh,
that
that's also
die?
terrifying.
How would that... Ugh.
You must just be shitting fucking everyone near him. Constant damage.
Yeah.
Just blows up everyone's cars. It's like, oh, that's great.
That's sort of... I'm thinking sort of like some of the AoE attacks that the bosses do in Kurtzspell. It's like, yeah, if you're around him, you'll get damaged, so you have to move away from him.
Yes. Which that's kind of how Reaper works anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he could also, you know, fucking teleport and fucking shift forward. So he can get to you pretty quickly, and getting away doesn't sound easy.
Yeah.
Just like how it isn't with normal Reaper.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Another barrier we haven't considered, Sigmas.
Ah, yeah.
You have to be able to like maneuver the distance of the barrier.
Well, what's that, it was Symmetra's that you mentioned, wasn't it? You already mentioned that. Which is just, it's just a giant shield that covers most of the map.
Yep, it's a bloody ult.
final lap.
That's why it's like it's annoying to make it like similar to the other ones, but it's meant to be an ult. It's got to be important.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I could potentially see something like, because like Reinhardt's one would be like the size of like the car, maybe a bit bigger at the back. But
Yeah.
that just could potentially just be like the entire field, so every single person behind her cannot do anything to anyone up ahead.
Yeah.
They're just
There
gonna
you
stay behind for a while.
There you go. That works.
It's not super fitting with the actual original ability, but it would probably
No.
work.
Yeah.
It's the only way you can actually do that sort of thing.
I'm just picturing what car some of them would be driving, like Reinhardt. Yeah, it'd be just like a big fucking four-wheel drive or some shit.
And another thing I want to see is deathmatch game mode.
Yeah.
Just go fucking like kill everyone.
That'd be like
Alright then.
that'd be like demo derby or something. But on a racetrack? Sure. Demo derby on a racetrack.
And of course, there still has to be custom options for disabling cooldowns and everything,
Yeah.
which would entirely break like the game as it does in Overwatch.
Yeah, it breaks the game anyway, so it'd definitely break.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about like fucking divas and Genjis and stuff with like unlimited things. Like they're just gonna win any race that you put them in at that point.
Yeah, I mean, Diva with unlimited nitros.
Yeah, it's not really beatable in the slightest. Like.
No.
Because it doesn't really matter, like, because normally in like the regular Overwatch, if you give everyone like no cooldowns and everything, it still is fairly fair. But in a racing situation, you've got like a couple of characters that will just dominate now.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do. You're not fast enough anymore.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Chris.
What?
Symmetra teleporter.
Oh my god.
Hello and welcome to today's
What if it's like the endpoint is where like Symmetra currently is, so you can place down a teleporter back somewhere, and you can teleport to where she is, like from just wherever that is. Oh god.
Knowing absolutely anything can happen when it gets heated out there.
I think it'd probably work better if it's just like you skip a certain like a bit of a section of the
ready for the
track.
competitors to get this event started.
I don't know, because like, being able to skip the track, it causes more problems. Because like you're now you're just placing down like two teleporters, and all someone has to do is like crash into one. Now it's just gone.
Yeah.
That's why I'm more considering it's like it's a way to get people who are really far back where you are.
Yeah, that would. It's like, yeah. So like bullet bill type thing for the last place guys.
We went all race.
Ow! Fuck you!
Because you don't conserve momentum through it either, so you wouldn't be starting at max speed up at the end, so it would still be fairly fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just start, you just sport, but you go to where Symmetra currently is, but you're slowed down, now you've just got to like catch up to everyone. But at least it puts you back in the fray if you were really far.
Yeah.
And if the enemy doesn't destroy the teleport, we just stay there the entire time.
Yeah.
Oh god. So that could solve the problems.
I feel like in that sort of situation, something like that might have like a...
It would definitely have to have cooldown there. I don't think it could be a, like... It can't be like just a permanent thing anymore. It's not going to work. It's that sort of concept.
It would have a cooldown on it.
Because otherwise, like imagine you're on like lap 1 right at the beginning, Symmetra's just going near the finish line, teleport.
Yeah.
So I'm out at the end of the race. Oh, this was fun, guys. Imagine just like the Symmetra's in front of you, you go to around Symmetra, and then suddenly there's a Ryan in your face. God damn it, Ryan, where did you come from? Pin you to the wall as you're just watching Symmetra go further and further, you're like, no!
Well, you're not even trying to ram Symmetra, you're just following Symmetra and then suddenly Ryan Hart appears. You're just like, ah, fuck!
Oh god, but even worse, Chris. You're just driving along, and then suddenly Diva appears. Immediate ult. No! You bastard!
I think they'd have like a grace period, like ghost period, if they do that. Otherwise, it would just be like you're going full speed with behind Symmetra, like slipstream everything, and then suddenly just a slow-moving Reinhardt. It's like
Yeah, they definitely would have to be ghosted until they actually get up to speed.
Yeah. It's just like a 5-second or 3-second grace period.
And just like a regular Symmetra teleporter, multiple people can't go through at the exact same second.
Yeah.
There is a slight delay between.
Yes.
Why does Overwatch work so well as this concept?
I don't know. It's like at
Like,
first
nothing
it seemed
seems
a
were
bit.
designed for cars. God damn it!
At first it seemed a bit stupid, but no, now it's actually kind of working.
It's like, yeah, it's like every aspect of the game works when you put it into a entirely different setting.
It's like we now need to just send this to fucking Blizzard and Codemasters and stuff. Just get them to work together.
I'm also thinking that, but I was thinking we need to do this again for a different genre of game and see how it turns out.
Oh my god. Yay, Kismet Racing is at the top.
Kismet Racing. Boom, boom.
So it's Team Kismet Racing didn't fit, because it was just Team Kismet Racing. Oh. Crescent Valley. I don't think I've heard of that track, but okay.
Lovely.
Where the fuck is...
Everybody's been making a lot of noise out there, but can you make some noise once more for Kristen?
It's too generic a name.
Fantastic. And on that, what should
It
we
looks
expect from
familiar,
this
but it's
location?
American circuits, I
Way to
don't...
make a girl blush, Alex.
Let's just do that qualify. I don't know if I know the circuit, because I definitely don't know the name. This might be a fictional circuit. I think, oh no, I've done this one before, earlier in this game, but I think it is a fictional circuit.
Intriguing.
But yeah, I did this, I think this circuit, or a variant of it, was in the literal opening of the game.
Oh, hilarious. Fun guns, bring your friends.
I think after this I need to hire a new teammate. Because Nick is just useless.
Has always been and always will until the end. Hello, 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 hello. With the lights out, it's so dangerous. Here we are now, entertain us. I feel stupid and contagious. Here we are now, entertain us. I'm a lotto, an albino, a mosquito, my libido. What even is a mulatto?
I don't know.
A mulatto, an albino, a mosquito, my libido. What the fuck does that mean?
I'm more questioning that last one though.
A mosquito and a libido? Don't you just find mosquitoes sexy?
Wow.
No, they're annoying pricks.
Exactly.
Not even for the biking, just their noise.
That too, yeah.
I don't give a shit about no mosquito bites, but I cannot fucking rest when I can hear one in a fucking room.
This is true.
My ears. It's just deafening. So deafening. How can something so small be so loud? What was the evolutionary advantage of it being so loud? Surely it would want to be stealthy. If it made no noise, it would be a more like effective thing.
Exactly.
Okay, I'll ask them to push. Okay, push confirmed.
Final lap.
Last lap, so hold the lead to the end.
Finally.
Now my question, would the racing Overwatch be effective on a steering wheel? I mean, if it's an arcade game like this, you'd expect it to work on a steering wheel. But I'm just wondering how that would work with, like, everything else.
It would probably work,
Yeah.
maybe? I don't know.
It would work. Be interesting. Just be like, I'm playing
I don't know if it would be the
Overwatch.
preferred method of play, but it would probably work.
I mean, for most people, I'd say preferred method of play is controls for arcade games anyway.
Yeah.
I'm finding the steering wheel a lot nicer on this, now that I'm used to it anyway.
Oh god, I just like thinking back to the fucking like moving point thing before when it's at 99%. And so both teams fucking fighting for it, like just contesting that overtime fucking like point right at the end.
Oh,
Just you get knocked off for even a small bit and that's just the race is over. I'm just imagining going for like multiple laps past the point where it should have ended.
Yeah, that would happen. Oh my god. I just love the idea. It's just, I'm playing Overwatch, but I'm playing on the steering wheel. This doesn't seem right. Something,
I'm now
something
imagining like imagine like a 1v1 where both players are ghosted and can't ram into each other, where it's like constantly at overtime. One person falls behind and they immediately lose.
Oh god.
You must race so perfectly. Do you go careful, or do you try to go like fast and then maybe fuck up and lose it all?
Oh my god. do not like the first corner at Brands Hatch.
Perhaps not, Zerdia. I summon thee, blue-eyed white dragon to fight alongside me in the upcoming battle. Hyper lives in us. Bumblesbees! Huh. 293. Bumblebee did increase his score when I called for blue-eyed white dragon.